What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ellie Talks Money, and in today's video we're doing a little bit something different. Okay, you guys know I just had a baby, and if you're wondering why I'm standing for this video, it's because I'm trying to get my steps in. Okay, I'm trying to get these steps in. All right, the baby is now a little over 2 months old, so I'm not pressuring myself to get back to like pre-baby weight because it takes time, but I just want to kind of start being able to at least get into my jeans. Okay, that's like my goal. Let me get into my jeans. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of Q&A. You guys have been asking a lot of questions about motherhood, what it was like to give birth abroad, and just like updates on the whole birth certificate process, and a little bit of what my day looks like as a mom of 5, also running a 7-figure business. So let's get into it.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So baby is sleeping, and here's the thing, right? With a newborn, okay, my ability to do things is completely contingent on his decision to go to sleep or to take a nap. So what I've actually found is that in these last couple months of new motherhood, I have to be very concise with my work hours. So when he takes a nap, this 2 to 3 hour window is when I get everything done. So this is when I record my content, this is when I take my meetings, this is when I record for YouTube, this is when I try to do my live streams, this is when I really aim to get everything done. And that has been a blessing and a curse. You guys know I've always preached to you the value of time blocking, right? I've always told you guys, if you want to get more done, give yourself specific blocks of time to do things. So 30 minutes for content, 30 minutes for emails, whatever the case is. I'm really finding that this is like an extreme version of time blocking. So it was a little hard to get into it at first, and I felt very stressed and overwhelmed because I didn't have my way of scheduling my time. I really had to conform to the baby. But what I'm actually finding now that I've got a couple weeks under my belt of doing this is that, kind of being forced to have this window of productivity, I have to be efficient. So as soon as he's down, it's like boom, 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 15 minutes to do this, 15 minutes to do that, 20 minutes here, quick meeting, try to get really everything done so that by the time he wakes up, I can put my whole attention back on him and get, ready for the rest of what the night has to bring, because y'all know babies don't sleep at night. What I would say for you all, whether you're a new mom right now or you're going to have a child, or if you have children right now and you're trying to figure it out, make sure that you have at least a 2-hour window where your children are doing something, right? If you've got older kids, put them on the TV, put them on some activity, put them outside, do something. And even if that's the only alone time you can get in the day, make that 2 hours of time the most efficient 2 hours you can have. This is why it's so important. Those of you who are working from home, wanting to start a business or already starting a business, set that time for yourself. So key, because I want to see you win. And I know it takes some adjusting, but this is what's working for me. And so I believe it'll work for you too. Now, on the other side of things, y'all, it has been a little bit stressful because, I never knew that getting a CRBA, which is Certificate Consular Report of Birth Abroad, was so complicated. So, I shared with you that the baby is automatically a citizen because I'm a citizen, and this may not be every U.S. embassy, but getting an appointment for the embassy to claim your baby, right, to bring your passport, to bring your documentation, can take months. Like, I had to fight my way to getting an appointment sooner simply by being persistent. And, I did have an emergency need for an appointment, but that took some time. So you have to go to the embassy, report the birth, provide the birth certificate, provide my passport, my husband's documentation, and then you wait for them to send all those documents over to Washington, print you a consular report of birth abroad type of certificate. So it looks a little different than a regular birth certificate, and a passport. You have to wait for that to come back. So it takes at least 6 to 8 weeks to get all your documents. So for those of you who are wanting to move abroad, thinking about it, you might end up having a baby abroad. My best piece of advice is to plan early. Get your appointment as early as you can. Even if you start going in and reserving an appointment before the baby is born, do that. Because if you need to go back right away and you can't wait 6 to 8 weeks to go back, you need to start early. Otherwise, all your travel plans will have to wait for that 2-month period until you actually get your passport. So if you guys have more questions on that, I'm happy to do a deeper walkthrough or detail on it, but I did want to give you guys an overview into what that process has been looking like. So we're waiting for the passport. It'll be here soon, and then I'll be able to come back to the US with the baby and visit and do all different kinds of stuff. So I'm definitely really excited about that. But you know, overall guys, in terms of new motherhood, running the business, like I said, I am finding ways to be more efficient in the windows of time that I have to myself. And you know, one thing I'll also say about this is because I don't have a lot of time to waste, I also have to get over myself, right? I'm the type of person where I overthink my content, and so I'll record the same video over and over and over again because I'm like, oh, I look funny, or maybe I didn't say this right, or I didn't like that. But because of the fact that I've, you know, limited my time and that I have these specific windows to get things done, I have to be more confident. I have to say, you know what, this take is gonna have to work, boom, and get it done. And so I would encourage you, if you're someone who also overthinks, if you give yourself less time to do something, you will shift into a different mindset of, you know what, actually this is good and I'm gonna put it out there. Because sometimes we overthink simply because we're giving ourselves the opportunity to overthink. But if you don't have the opportunity to do it, you're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do it. So it's been a journey. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram as well, because I'm sharing my daily routine of what I'm doing to get back into my jeans, you know what I'm saying? Step by step, step by step. And another thing, you guys, my 6-day Financial Freedom Summit is coming up. September 15th is day 1. You know that's sponsored by my company, Mommy to Millionaire. So I wanna make sure that you all secure your seats. Comment, I'm sorry, this is not Instagram, but go to the link in the description. You will see the link to be able to secure your seat to the summit. I cannot wait to have you guys in there. This is our second summit that we've done this year. The first one was sold out, so I can't wait to bring this one back to y'all again. But let me know what questions you guys have about what we discussed in this video and anything else you'd like me to talk about for the upcoming videos. I'll see you guys in my next live stream. Love you. Bye.